Hi, in this video a review and a giveaway of the creative Sound Blaster Play for DAC. Later in this video I will explain you the rules for this giveaway. What you find in the box is this: a tiny USB-C DAC and an adapter to attach it to a normal USB port. But it's more than a USB DAC, because it's also a two-way noise cancellation device for your conference calls, for example via Teams or another program. As you can see, I'm wearing my Bowers & Wilkins wired headphones. I hooked them up with the Sound Blaster Play to my MacBook. So the sound you're hearing right now is via this little device. I did not switch any settings on in the app yet, but I will do that later on to give you an impression about the settings and what they do. First thing you will notice is that the sound volume is lower, so that's something to be aware of. Now the fun part, listening to music. I selected one of my favorite test tracks. It's a test track that made loudspeakers scream. Yeah, it really did. I can really recommend you to listen to this track if you love classical music. What I did, I first plugged in my headphones via the headphone jack of my MacBook Air, and after that I played the same track, but now with the Sound Blaster Play plugged in. I also fiddled something with the app to make sure that it will match the bit depth of the track on Apple Music, and man, what an improvement I found. Be aware that this little device was bought for only 25 euros and can be found online even for less right now. The improvement of the sound quality is far above this price level. It really did the trick, more than I expected. Normally I use an Hifi DAC and headphone amp to listen to music. The improvement is not of the level of that device. So if you want more, there is always more. Check my review of the Hifi if you're interested. To pay a little more, it's still under $100. It does a lot more than you can get from this Sound Blaster. But if you are looking for an entry-level device, give this Sound Blaster a try. What about noise cancellation? There's one big issue with the noise cancellation, and that's my MacBook Air. Let me show you. I've switched noise cancellation on in the app, but is there any noise cancellation? No, there isn't. I did the same experiment with my Windows laptop, and there is noise cancellation. So if you are an Apple user with a MacBook or some other Apple computer and you want to use noise cancellation for your video conferences or your calls, sorry, it doesn't work. The same experiment with my Windows laptop. As you can hear, my voice quality is also pretty low if the Dyson is very near to me. Let's see what it does if it's not that close to me. I now switched the same Dyson on, but it's about 5 meters from me. Can you hear me better? And do you still hear the Dyson or not? My conclusion. For music, I can really recommend this device. It's dirty cheap. It does more than you can expect for your money. And yeah, there's a real improvement in the quality of listening. For your conferencing calls, as you heard from the video, there are some big limitations. First of all, it doesn't work with Apple devices. Secondly, it does really hurt the speech. So you sound really different while talking. So that's something to be aware of. It does the trick. It does the trick quite well, but people can hear that you sound different. I think that's a big disadvantage, but maybe something you can expect for the price. Would I still recommend it? If you're in for it and you want a cheap solution, go for it. Let's talk about the giveaway. What do you get? You get, of course, the USB DAC and also everything that's in the box and the box itself, which I destroyed for you so that you don't have to do it yourself. And creative is not involved, YouTube is not involved, it's not a promotional action from YouTube or creative, it's a promotional action from my channel, Muzikale Ontdekkingstochten. It's my personal device, I bought it with my own money and I wanted to give it away on my birthday. My birthday is July the 3rd this year, so this contest will then close. What you have to do, you send a reaction on this video. Just some fun stuff. I don't need any personal details yet. What I will do is reply on the reaction that I pick. There are a couple of rules. First of all, you need a Dutch address because I am sending it within the Netherlands. Secondly, I will send you a reply on your reaction and expect you to react within 2 weeks after that via my website. There is an email address on my website. You have to send an email to that email address. If not, I will pick someone else. I will share the rules also written under this video and in this video. Do you like my content? Do you like classical music? Don't forget to subscribe and like my video. See you next time.